All right, I'm Mike Morano reporting for DamonWildcats.com, and I'm joined right now by our head women's basketball coach, Jennifer Banker. And Coach, tough weekend for you guys. A couple of losses over in Rochester at the Red Hawk Alumni Classic. Just looking at my sheet here so I can see the score. 68-62 against Lake Erie on Friday night, and then a 97-76 loss to Virginia Union, the number 2 ranked team in the country. So just recap the games really quick. Lake Erie, you guys just got off to a disastrous start offensively, but then found yourselves late in the game and really put together a nice rally to make it a one-possession game late, but just came up just a little bit short.
Right. I mean, you can't always count on your offense. You can't always count on the shots going down. So you better play defense until that happens. And we didn't do a good job of that early on. We didn't do a good job of defending or boxing out early on. So, those two things are on us for not coming ready to play and taking care of those things.
What did you guys find success with late in the game when you're making that pushback? Really,
I think it was as much the heart and effort of the players, to come back. We had a long road to go just because we didn't take care of things we should have easily taken care of early on. We let them get in a flow and in a groove that we never should have let happen.
Then you come back less than 24 hours later and you got to play the number 2 team in the country, a team that advanced all the way to the national championship game last year. And I'm sure that in itself presented its share of challenges.
Yeah, it was a good experience. It's a good experience today. Now you see what the number 2 team looks like, and athletically they're very good and they're well coached too. But I actually didn't think the score got maybe a little bit further apart than it really was the whole game. I thought our kids rally actually didn't do a bad job against them. They're incredibly athletic. So as soon as you don't finish or you make any mistake, they're scoring at the other end. So that you pretty much have to play a perfect game, and we didn't play a perfect game. But I thought our kids' effort was there.
One of the highlights coming out of the weekend, Sarah Saba, she goes for a career-high 30 in that game against Virginia Union. I wonder if you might talk about just how impressive it was that she scored that many points against a team that's that highly touted. And she also moved into the top 10 in Damon's career scoring list.
Right. Well, Virginia Union is, like I said, incredibly athletic. Sarah Saba is incredibly athletic also, so she could match that. And I think that energized her to be able to play a team like that and to see where she stood in comparison to that. Really, she kind of had an All-American performance. She's really capable of being an All-American, in my opinion. That, and yeah, putting her in the top 10 is outstanding. But yeah, she's just an incredible player, and I think that game probably demonstrated how good of a player she is.
Sarah had gotten off to a little bit of a slow start the first weekend of the year, but now right back where she always is, 16 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, leading the team in both categories. So I think that's probably what you expected going into the year. Looking ahead, Thanksgiving holiday for everybody else, not for you guys. 2 games this week, 2 home games. It'll be the first time that you're playing at home this season. So we've got Notre Dame of Ohio coming in here on Wednesday for a rare midweek matinee game, 1 o'clock start, and then a regional rivalry game against Le Moyne on Saturday. So what are you looking for out of the team this week?
I'm looking for us to be, both teams are very good. First of all, the Notre Dame team has played 2 Division I schools and Ashland, which is the number 1 school in the country, as well as California. So they've played a tough schedule so far. So we need to be fundamental and disciplined, and be ready to go. And Le Moyne was a team that was also picked to finish pretty high in Northeast 10. So we need to kind of clean up the little things, be more disciplined, be more fundamentally sound, and be ready to go, be ready to compete at that level.
Team sitting at 2-2 through the first 4 games of the season. As always, we'll have you covered with everything you need at DamonWildcats.com this week. Coach, good luck.
Thank you.